Hello you beautiful people of the internet and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am presuming that if you are here watching this video, unless you are new to this channel, you have come across from my Instagram after seeing my day one post. Now, I thought that it was important for me to not just do an Instagram post, but actually kind of sit and chat to you and tell you where I've been for this past like 6, 7, 8 months, why I've not been myself, what's been going on, and just kind of open up and share with you everything because I think it's been pretty obvious that I've not really been myself. I mean, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Basically, I haven't been myself and I think it's taken me quite a while to realise that. I posted about a year ago today actually a It's Okay to Not Be Okay video. Now, back then I was diagnosed with depression after struggling for years and years with my stomach and going under like gastro investigation. That led to me getting anxiety, which then in turn, in short, led to me getting depression. And I completely switched up my life. I had to. I was dealing with an illness, I was also dealing with gastro problems, and I wasn't the same person that I was before. I initially got into health and fitness. I fell in love with bodybuilding. I fell in love with that passion, that drive, that challenge. Like, I am such a competitive person. I am so competitive, like so competitive. Not so much with other people, but just myself. I am very driven, very like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna do the best that I can. And that was hard to feel like that had gone away. During that year period, I changed. I wasn't the same person that I was when I first started this channel. Now, I still had that passion and fire for health and fitness, but my main aim was to kind of get better, to recover, to look after my mental health, to just get back to being a normal human being that didn't suffer and beat myself up in the way that my mind made me, if that makes sense. And I was still pursuing my dreams and I was still doing the things that I loved, but something just didn't feel right. Something just didn't, like, it just wasn't clicking. I don't know how to describe it, but there wasn't the same kind of like fire there as there was previously. Something just didn't feel right, and I kind of not fell off the radar, but kind of took a step back and tried to do everything I could to find my happy, as we should say. So at the time, obviously the best thing for me to do when I was diagnosed and this past year has been to go more down the health, balance, lifestyle route, more like healthy, balanced eating. I've like been experimenting with different styles of training, and don't get me wrong, there is no right or wrong thing to do in the fitness industry, but it's about finding what your happy is. And at the time, health, balance and fitness was the only way for me to still be able to do my fitnessy thing. I needed that for my health, and that's helped me to get to where I am today. But that doesn't take away from the fact that where I first started when I fell in love with fitness, fell in love with bodybuilding, I fell in love with that change in your body and taking it to like a completely new limit, pushing yourself, getting those extra reps, going so hard in the gym, sweating my ass off, like pushing myself to limits that I never thought my body was capable of. And that's like what I miss now. I feel like I'm in a recovered position to be able to get back to being Beth, as I call it. Like, don't get me wrong, anyone that's suffering with mental illness or anything like that, like, that doesn't take away who you are and it doesn't change you as a person, but you just have to adapt to the illness and what you are capable of then. But now in my head, I feel like I'm back to me, and I hope you can see from this video just how happy I am to just, something just clicked. I don't know what even did it, but these past few months I've been feeling a lot better in terms of my illness, but just not really been feeling right, not really feeling in my mojo. I started doing my 2017 goals list, and I was making my goals list and I was just like, what is going to make me happy? What do I want to achieve? And because now I would say I'd gone more into the kind of health, fitness, lifestyle, balance kind of thing, there was nothing really that like stuck out, nothing that really I was like, I want to achieve that, or yeah, this is definitely what I want to do. And it was then that I realised that I was trying to change who I was too much. I just lost my way. I felt lost. I felt just not myself, and I think that I was trying to stray away too much from my passion. My illness doesn't need to define me anymore, and I don't need to change or adapt for my illness. I feel like I'm in a strong enough place now to go, hey, I'm gonna do me, and you illness can kind of follow along with me, and you can bring me down when you need to bring me down, but I'm strong enough now to kind of go, this is me, this is what I want to do, and you're not going to rule that. And that made me so happy, and I'm so excited to just kind of share my journey with you all and just get back to kicking my ass in the gym, going back down the bodybuilding route. And I hope that now the content will feel like it's got direction. It'll feel like my happiness will shine through with it, because I'm so passionate about bodybuilding. And I don't know, I'm just excited that to take you along the journey of getting back to it. And to answer the question that people have been asking, I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm going to step back on stage. That's not kind of my aim right now. My aim right now is to get back into bodybuilding, is to get back into kind of my mojo, my swing of things, and then what comes from there comes from there. We will see in the future. But for now, my next like 6 months goals, I want to get back into my bodybuilding. I want to get back into my athletic physique, the physique that I love and I feel comfortable in, and I also want to graduate university. So obviously last year with my illness I had mitigation and I spread the year out because there was no way that I could do full year with the medication and my illness and everything like that. I haven't really spoke about this on the channel. But I'm determined that this year I'm going to walk across that stage with a cap and gown on my blooming head. I don't know, I don't want to ramble too much, but I just feel like I found my happy and I want to share that with you all. And I really just, I literally posted a thingy on Instagram, which you probably have all seen and what have you, but I sat and cried reading the comments. You guys are so sweet, and I can't thank you enough for all the support that you've given me this past year. Like, I feel like I worked my ass off to get out of that mental illness state, but you guys and my family and my friends got me through it as well, so thank you for that. I really hope you kind of can take something away from this video. Basically, I'm back to being me, hopefully, and I don't feel so lost. I'm gonna get back into the bodybuilding, and I'm just excited. But the moral of the story is, do you're happy, find what you're passionate about and just run with it. Like, don't let anything stop you. When it comes to health, sometimes we have to take a step back, and that's okay. It's okay to take a step back, but it's not okay to give up on dreams. It's not okay to let health completely rule you. I needed to take that year away, and I'm glad that I did, but I'm glad that I am back, and it feels freaking awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the video off here. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but if you stayed around to the end, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Again, I cannot say enough, but here's to day one of back to being Beth.